Hey guys, welcome to and welcome back to my channel. My name is India, and in today's video I will be attempting a 3-day water only fast. My goal is to do water only for 3 days solid, and I want to lose over 10 pounds in those 3 days. Let's see how this goes.
People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out below. Keep it a buck, I don't always been one up on all of these. They be trying to front for all of these. Man, I ain't got time cause they all in they feelings. Ice to the gang and we making a killing. It's 2020.
So let me explain to you guys how we got here. So long story short, I just came from a little mini vacation, staycation sort of thing, to where I was not home. So I was gone for about 3 to 4 days, and my eating was horrible. So I knew once I got home that I was gonna want to do like a major reset. And for me, the only way for me to like reset my palate, reset my appetite, and just get back on track, one of the only ways for me to do that is to go on an extended fast that resets my like appetite, my taste buds, and everything. So that is one of the main reasons I'm doing it. And another reason why I am doing it is because within the past 2 weeks I have gained 16 pounds. Okay, now obviously I know I did not gain 16 pounds of fat. I know that. I know most of that is going to be water weight. But my thing is, I don't know why people like carrying a lot of water weight around. So I did weigh myself. We're going to weigh ourselves throughout this thing because my goal is to lose 10 pounds. I know that is a stretch, but I am carrying a lot of extra weight. Okay, so I'll kind of break down and give you a timeline of what I'm working with. Today is actually Sunday. Now, technically, my fast started on Friday afternoon at 3 p.m. Okay, so that's when I stopped eating. I got my last bite of food. I didn't eat after 3 p.m. on Friday. Come Saturday morning is when I decided to do my start weight. So I'll insert that clip here. And you guys, please excuse me. There's like a light or like a little glitch in my scale to where the numbers kind of look a little funky because there's like a line missing. You'll see it once I insert the clip. And so what I'll do is I'll actually take a screenshot of, my weight as well with the app that I use, okay? So my start weight on Saturday, 7:30 a.m. when I'm about 16 hours fasted. Now, mind you, when I do weigh myself, I make sure I don't have on any clothes. I make sure it is in the morning when I am fasted. I haven't had anything to eat. My bladder is empty. My scale is on a hard surface, so I'm doing everything right. So I don't want anyone to think that this weight is not accurate, okay? Because when I weighed myself the day before on Friday, I was actually 3 pounds heavier. And so my start weight on Saturday morning at 7:30 in the morning when I am about 16 hours fasted is 151.2 pounds. 151.2. I have not been this heavy in about 2 years. And again, like I mentioned, I've gained like 16 pounds within the course of 2 weeks because the past 2 weeks have been pretty bad for me. So we got to get that off. Again, today is Sunday. It is past 6 o'clock at night. So I know I'm over 48 hours fasted. I'm probably at hour 51 with my fast. So my fast will end tomorrow at 3 p.m. I might extend it. I might not. I don't know. So I'm just going to keep on giving you guys updates with my number, with the scale, and my weight. Okay, so although some of the main reasons I'm doing this is for weight loss, for quick weight loss, fasting is probably the quickest way to lose weight loss, and to reset my appetite, I figure I will give you some more benefits to fasting. There are so many benefits to doing water fast. It promotes blood sugar control by reducing your insulin resistance, promotes better health overall by fighting inflammation. It may enhance your heart health. It may boost your brain functions. Aids in weight loss, of course, because you are going to be in a calorie deficit. It increases your growth hormone secretion. It can delay the aging process. So we're talking about anti-aging. Hello, like, come on. May aid in cancer prevention. So there's a lot of benefits to fasting. One of my favorite benefits to fasting is autophagy, which is cellular repair. Okay, so guys, before I give you a weight update of, I think I weighed myself when I was about 40 hours fasted. Before I get into that, let me tell you about my Saturday morning and really my entire Saturday. So I mentioned going on vacation. We got back on Friday. Friday evening, I did like an event. I'm an artist, so I was painting faces. So as soon as we got into town, I was booking different events and that sort of thing. So I painted faces for about 2 hours. I noticed when I was doing that, I had a really bad headache. Went home, showered, didn't think much of it. I woke up on Saturday morning. I felt so sick. I had a really bad headache and I was very nauseous. Now, I know this is TMI, but I threw up like 3 times on Saturday. And I know that's like the timing was really off because that's when I was technically starting my fast. So all Saturday I stayed fasted. Now my goal was to do water only, but since I've lost so much fluid and I was just puking, one of my other goals is to do a gallon a day, but so far that's not working out. So Saturday night at about 9 o'clock, I did drink a Gatorade Zero. So it's like the zero sugar Gatorade. I drank that about at 9 o'clock. I was done before 10 o'clock. And so I know that's not the perfect fast. Something like that technically breaks your fast. The drink was like only 5 calories. So I drank that. Woke up Sunday morning. I had coffee. In my coffee, I do use Splenda and a sugar-free creamer. And so I know that doesn't make for a perfect water fast, but I'm not perfect. Hopefully I can just go on with this fast and the remainder of the fast only do water. But yeah, so I did have Gatorade and coffee. My goal was only water, but it didn't happen this time around. Okay, so let me give you a quick weight update. I am gonna weigh in. Weighed in this morning at about 7:30 this morning. So that's when I was around 40 hours fasted. My weight came in this morning at 146.2 pounds. 146.2. So within 40 hours into my fast, I had already dropped 5 pounds. I'm so happy about that. I probably won't weigh myself again until the next day, right at around 3 o'clock. And that is when I'll be at that 72-hour mark. So my weight then is going to determine what I do afterwards. I don't know what I am going to get into afterwards. I thought about doing like a fruit fast or doing like the raw vegan diet for a few days. I don't know, but what my weight is tomorrow will determine what I do. I did it. We made it, y'all. 72 hours completed. I went 3 days without eating any food. Now, mind you, I did have coffee and Gatorade throughout this process, but nonetheless, it has still been a very successful fast, so I am 100% happy with it. So, we're at that 72-hour mark, so let's get into my weight. Now, if you remember, I did set that crazy goal to lose 10 pounds in the 3 days. So I will go ahead and insert my weight now, my weight at the 72-hour mark. And again, please excuse my scale. We got that little glitch in my scale. But right now, I am at 141.8. 141 pounds, 0.8. Okay, so I didn't quite lose the 10 pounds, but I'm pretty close to it. I'm about at 9.5 pounds for the weight loss within the 3 days. And so again, I'm happy with that, but I do want to talk about refeeding and what I did once I started eating again. Be reminded, I am not a medical professional, so if you are looking to fast and you've never done it before, I would go to maybe a more professional fasting video or page. Don't take my word for it. Please do not do that. So 3 o'clock is when I weighed myself. At 4 o'clock is when I actually broke my fast. I broke my fast with a chicken bone broth. There is a difference between bone broth and chicken broth. So it's ideal to use like a bone broth when breaking your fast. And I've done my own research, and that's just what I do. And so about 30 minutes after taking in that bone broth, I decided to do some rotisserie chicken. I think I did a salad as well and some broccoli. I'll just go ahead and keep it real. This video has already been TMI anyway, so I figured I would share my experience and be honest about it. All right, so once I ate solid food and was refeeding, back to eating again, within about maybe 2 hours, which I feel like is a good chunk of time, yeah, that food went straight through me for lack of better term. So yeah, it went completely through me. I don't know if that's expected, but honestly, every time I do 72 hours or more and I try to refeed, the food just goes through me. No matter what I do, no matter how I break my fast. I've tried bone broth, I've tried, cucumber, stuff that has little fiber. I've tried everything when doing these fasts, and the food just goes straight through me. And so when refeeding and going back into eating, I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel sick. I felt great. The only thing is that the food just went straight through me. That is the only thing. So let's fast forward to the current day. So today is Friday. I broke my fast on Monday. So it's pretty much been an entire week since I've started this process, and I decided to wait and give you guys another update. So I started last Friday, and it's currently Friday around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What I wanted to do was pretty much wait around a little bit after I was eating, because a lot of people say, when you do a water fast, once you start eating, you're just gonna gain all the weight back. And so I decided to eat for a few days, eat how I normally eat. Now, originally, I was going to go into some kind of diet plan, but I decided, let me just go back into my normal eating, slight calorie deficit, nothing crazy. And I'll kind of insert some of the meals I've been eating throughout the week so you can kind of see what I've been doing. I've been doing most of the time OMAD, but still eating how I eat. If you don't know how I eat, I have plenty of videos on what I eat in a days. But so I wanted to see if, one, I would gain all the weight back, two, if I would be able to lose some additional weight, even once I started back eating. So I wasn't eating unhealthy, but I did want to lose additional weight. And three, if I would be able to maintain the weight that I've lost from the fast. So that being said, I'll go ahead and insert my current weight right now. I was hoping to lose additional weight, but as you see, I did lose a little bit of weight, not even a pound at this point. So I was able to maintain my weight after, refeeding, after eating for about a week, or, well, technically like 4 days at this point. And so my weight is pretty much the same. It's actually a little lower. And so I'm happy with that. I wanted to kind of wait around and show you guys that, because there's the whole myth that you gain all your weight back once you eat after a water fast, and that is just not true. That is it for today. I enjoyed this so much. If you have tips on refeeding, if you've done these fasts before and you have some tips for me, feel free to leave me a comment. I am always open and I read every comment that comes in. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far in the video, consider subscribing to my channel. I talk about food, family, overall wellness, lifestyle. So if that's something that interests you, come on and join me. I would love to have you here. Good luck on your journeys. I will see you in the next one. Why is it that every time I'm fasting, my baby is eating McDonald's? Where your food at?
It's right here.
Show them. Every single time. We're going through the car wash garage right now.